All right, I want to talk today about this liberal narrative that Andrew McCabe's termination was the result of our dark overlord, President Trump, exacting revenge on him because of the Mueller investigation. You ignorant libs, McCabe's termination is not the result of the Mueller probe. It's the result of lying to investigators, likely more than a few times, and possibly a whole host of other offenses, leaking. And this is a group of investigators who are or were his peers. And in addition to lying, it might be the result of much more, which we will only know once the IG report is released. So be for sure, this is the result of not Donald Trump urging his firing, but the ethics committee within McCabe's own former agency and the Office of Inspector General. These people are not the president's henchmen out on a mission to do his dirty work for him. And not only is the liberal response ignorant, it's hypocritical. Go figure. Earlier this year, Democrats hailed the FBI as an institution beyond reproach, incapable of being corrupted by any person. Now, the FBI, they're doing Trump's dirty work. So which is it? This is like the narrative they vacillate between one day Trump being an ostentatious moron and the next day he's an evil puppet master who's going to destroy the world. You do realize in order to destroy the world, you can't be a moron, right? So pick one. Now, the group that makes up the OPR, they are his peers, and yet the IG report on McCabe was so incredibly damning that they were forced to issue a recommendation for his termination. It should also be noted that all over social media, liberals are offering advice to Andrew Traitor McCabe. Andrea Mitchell put out this tweet. One suggestion from a McCabe supporter: if a friendly member of Congress hired him for a week, he could possibly qualify for pension benefits by extending his service the extra days. They're actually trying to help him recover from his conduct, which at best was irresponsible and at worst illegal and malfeasant. And now, of course, the liberal response to this, it's just like Comey. They're more focused on the time and manner in which McCabe was fired instead of the actual fireable offense or offenses. This man lied to investigators, a crime for which Mike Flynn is paying dearly for and undeservedly. Now, keep in mind, I am overly critical of the FBI right now, but not the FBI as a whole. There are a dozen or so rogue agents who have severely fractured the integrity of the organization. But firing McCabe is not only justifiable, it begins to restore the faith and respect in an agency that operates on those principles, or is supposed to. Now, I always like to tie these things in with, practicality. How does this affect you and me and everyday Americans? Well, McCabe was a government employee. There's not some mega rich CEO guy who's paying his pension. That comes from me and you and American taxpayers. And I don't want another dime of my money going to McCabe, and I highly doubt that you do either. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Amanda, head for The Rebel. If you enjoy my commentary and want to hear more from all of us over here at The Rebel, subscribe to our premium content at www.therebel.media/shows, and make sure you're following us on Facebook and Twitter for all of our latest news. Also, download our new app for The Rebel Media on the App Store. You'll have access to all of our videos and your favorite Rebel shows. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Amanda, head for The Rebel.